Alright, what's up my RWBY fans? It's time to finally get into the world of Remnant. Finally about to start volume 3, but we need to finish this world volume 2 World of Remnant video. So I'm gonna go with World of Remnant 2 Kingdoms. We're gonna move on to the other 2 that I have also in the same video. So I just get started with it, man. World of 2 Remnant Kingdoms now. Kingdoms.
The world of Remnant is a dangerous place, particularly for man. In the countless years that humanity has roamed the planet, civilizations have grown and fallen, but 4 have withstood the test of time. Atlas, Mistral, Vacuo, Vale. These 4 kingdoms, with the help of natural barriers and human tenacity, have proven that they have the will to survive. Each kingdom has a governing council to represent the people and their needs.
And we met that council already,
comes the military,
questioning Professor
while
Osmond now.
Most kingdoms only call on its citizens to serve when needed. Others find it important to be
have a military.
There are still those who choose
Iron
to
wood.
venture outside the walls of the kingdoms. Roaming nomads and small villages are not uncommon. Yet neither
So there are nomads out there.
Okay. Overnight. Lastly, the Huntsman Academies. These institutions' sole purpose is to train the next generation of huntsmen. The next generation of defenders that will live and die to protect the lifestyle that they've become so accustomed to. Yes, the world of Remnant is indeed a dangerous
she has such
place, but the 4 kingdoms stand as beacons of hope, as safe havens from the darkness that surrounds them. They are the key to mankind's survival, as long as they stand united.
As long as they stand united. Bro. And that's exactly what's happening right now with the start of Volume 3. A little bit of the chaos since the White Fang attacked the kingdom. And yeah. Holy shit, that good little introduction of the kingdoms. 4 different kingdoms. Kind of like Avatar: The Last Airbender for anybody that's seen Avatar. 4 main places that we're focusing on. And yeah, let's move on straight to the next one. It's a good little background information on the kingdoms. As long as they stand united. Holy shit. War is coming. Alright, now we're gonna go to Remnant 3. Grimm. Alright, so let's get straight into Remnant 3. Grimm. RWBY, World of Remnant. Grimm. So this is the one I'm interested in. So I need to know a little bit more of these creatures.
The creatures of Grimm. A ravenous, destructive force that covers the majority of Remnant. While often referred to simply as Grimm in the common vernacular, these beings serve as the greatest foe to mankind. For as long as humanity can recall walking the surface of Remnant, so do they remember this wicked force. Many ancient cultures believed the creatures of Grimm to be animals possessed by evil spirits, or perhaps the spirits of tortured animals themselves. However, further study, as well as the discovery of newer, more horrific forms of Grimm, does not support this hypothesis. With new creatures discovered every day, scientists perpetually find themselves
there's still more
with
being discovered
questions than answers.
That's interesting.
While very little is known of their origin, some key facts have been observed in the wild. First and foremost, the Grimm exclusively attack humans and their creations. While occasional skirmishes between wildlife and Grimm have occurred, these instances appear to be based on territorial provocations rather than a need for sustenance.
You know, that's pretty common for most animals.
The common belief is that the Grimm are not obligated to feed. They choose to. What is perhaps even more
obligated to feed
is the basis of their attraction. The creatures of Grimm are lured towards negative emotion. In the rare instances when villages are capable of defending against a wave of Grimm, their survival is not guaranteed, as widespread panic will only lead to more attacks. Little else is known about the creatures of
We just
Grimm.
saw the attack on...
Keeping them in captivity has proven to be an understandably difficult task, as the creatures tend to either die or kill those who imprisoned them in the first place. To further complicate study, the corpse of a Grimm will only remain for a short period of time before completely evaporating. Those who hunt the beasts for sport find this particularly upsetting, but manage to get by with cheap taxidermic recreations and bombastic storytelling. Although the creatures of Grimm appear mindless, more delicate observation has proven contradictory. It has been noted that while younger Grimm tend to be more reckless, older Grimm, who have managed to survive their battles, have the tendency to learn from their experience and will exercise caution in the future. This perverse form of self-preservation allows the creatures to become more effective killers. And in the end, killing is all that matters.
Killing is all that matters. Alright, Cortana, why you gotta end this like that? Always. A little quip at the end. Alright, let's see. What else is that? I think that's it. What? Is that it for volume 2? Alright, cool. Alright, so that's the end of the Grimm videos. The end of the World of Remnant videos for RWBY. You know, cool little introduction. It would have been cool to know a little bit about that, but I don't think it's really useful to know before I watched it. But you know, cool information, especially for the creatures of Grimm, who, you know, you can't capture them if you kill them, right? You can't have their tusks or whatever. Just like my dude, the professor, saying he killed so many and he has their bodies and whatever, but he doesn't at all because they all evaporate. But the question that wasn't answered for me right there was that whether these creatures can be turned, right? Like they're instinctively evil, right? Because they like to attack humans. But can you turn them? I don't know. I think it'd be pretty cool if you could be able to turn these creatures into a force for good, right? And yeah, and obviously we met the 4 main kingdoms that they're talking about for the World of Remnant. And yeah, they're talking about panic, about war, which I'm sure is going to be happening in volume 3. And yeah, cool little introduction. I don't know what else to say, but we're going to move on to volume 3 this week. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. Let's get some more people involved, man. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one, man.